We have heard some incredible stories today, but I don't think any of them have touched us as much as the one of 5-year-old Nina. I think all of us have been just so hurt by this story. Her mom, Teresa, and her dad, Michael, are also joining us. This is the little girl, if you're just tuning in, who so many of us saw with the "Where are your glasses?" written with a black marker on her face. This is something that happened a while ago, and yet your family, Michael, is still very affected. I understand that little Nina is going to therapy once a week. How has this changed you? Because, I mean, I'm looking at that little precious girl, and if that isn't a daddy's little girl, I don't know what does, you know, if that isn't a daddy's little girl there. And when you saw this done to your child, what did this do to you in your heart?
When I got home and saw this, I thought the teachers lost their mind. You know, why would you do this to a little child's face? I mean, why? You got the telephone at the job to call. You got my mother's number. You got pieces of paper to write on. Why would you want to write on somebody's face? You know? And
this had happened for a few occasions, I understand. And had any time you been contacted? Had you ever on a report card? Anything?
No. The teacher I have never seen her handwriting except for
on her face.
A smiley face. She sent home every day if Nina was good or bad. That's the only handwriting we ever got.
And that same day that she wrote on my daughter's face,
she got a smiley face.
She got a smiling face report. And nothing about glasses.
This was done in a black magic marker. Now, you know you can't mess with the microphone, little girl. Nina, you must have something to say if you were grabbing that microphone. What do you want to say? Because there are lots of kids who look at you, and you're going to be a leader for kids. You know that? You're going to be a little kids can make a big difference. Tell me is there something you want to say, Nina, about this whole incident? Are you feeling better about things? You're in a new school now, right? Are things better? I understand it took 7 days to get that black marker off this child's face.
And it wasn't just a marker.
It was a permanent marker.
It was a permanent black marker.
No water-based paint, like the news media trying to perpetuate that it's watercolor paint that comes right off when you go home. It didn't come off for 7 days.
7 days.
And then it's not chemical. Just any marker. It's the kind of magic marker that a lot of teenagers are using today to get high off.
I want to apologize for a teacher who would do this to an innocent child. That's not what teaching is about. That's not the process to get a point across. And as a teacher for 30 years, I've never heard of this before, and I'm appalled as a classroom teacher and still teaching that a child would have to suffer through a situation of that nature, and a family would have to be involved in a process.
And as a doctorate in psychology, what type of impact does this have not only on our children, but on our parents when they look at school this way? I mean,
I can say that our families are torn apart because of situations in school. The child is being traumatized because of the situation, and we don't know how long this is going to be an effect on her or the mother or the father. But again, I want to say that I, as a teacher, want to apologize.
And we know that all teachers are not like that, for goodness sake. Mickey, I know you have something to say also. Loretta. Mickey?
Yeah, discipline is a two-way street. If you can't discipline the teacher because the teacher has tenure and they bring them back into the school system, what do you expect to discipline the kids? Doesn't make sense. Discipline has to be a two-way street.
And not only that, Rolonda, all teachers, they may have a certificate or a degree in teaching, but that does not qualify them to be teachers. A lot of
there's a way to get rid of bad teachers.
When we come back, we're going to meet another woman with another incredible story. A woman who taught for 33 years until the day she was pushed down a flight of stairs in her own school and robbed. How do you get rid of bad students? How do you get rid of bad teachers? We're trying to improve our situation in the classrooms. Chaos in the classrooms. We'll be right back in a minute. We need some kind of help.